baby.
So for Tampa, the 5 right now. Morrison out there with ABC. Then it's Evans. Then it's Martin. And it's Austin in the shooting guard position.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Nixon. Outside for Woolridge. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Simpson. And he lays it straight in. Simpson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Pass to Nixon. To the middle. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. And now just a 2-point Tampa lead. Austin, the pass to Morrison. Phoenix grabs the miss. Simpson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Daniels. Misses from close range.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Outside, Martin. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Captain Clutch's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nixon, the pass to Woolridge. Inside. Simpson with the rebound. Simpson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. Melo's checked in for Phoenix. And a change for Tampa. Bryant's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving me everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Evans. Trying to end the drought. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And Tampa leads by 3.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Evans against Woolridge. A 3-ball. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Tampa.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Over to the wing. To the paint. Here's Nixon. Lays it up off the glass. Nixon's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Austin. There's the pick from deep. Captain Clutch grabs the miss.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Nixon, the pass to Woolridge. Here's Nixon. Down low, Charles. The rebound by Tampa. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Martin kicks to Austin. Martin, the pass to Morrison. Back to Martin. Pass to Austin. Hits the jumper in space. Austin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
On the court, score, hot squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
To Melo. And here is Woolridge. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball. Woolridge has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Phoenix.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Outside Martin. Back to Evans. Clock at 6. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Evans has got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Woolridge, the pass to Nixon. Shoots over Austin. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Tampa able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Woolridge. Phoenix trails by 3. Baseline jumper. Nixon gets the bucket. Nixon's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Woolridge against Evans. Woolridge's shot is off. Tampa leading by 3. Martin, the pass to ABC. Captain Clutch grabs the miss.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
To the inside. Melo. Outside for Woolridge. To tie it up. It falls. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Evans. It's Martin on the wing. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Evans against Woolridge. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Charles. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Here's Evans. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And here is Woolridge. To take the lead. Can't knock in the 3. So we see Tampa get the win here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching.
now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the home team. They've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And, of course, Charlotte, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation. Here's the kid. Good. The kid's got his first points in this one.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Here's Lewis. 9 points in his last outing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And currently he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
And Charlotte making a change here. Got 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Keeling sinks it from distance. Keeling's got 9.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Reynolds. And here comes the break. On up the court. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Charlotte trails by 5. Here's Magician. 10 points for him. Here's G. The kid with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Lewis. Here's Magician. And there's the screen to end the run. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 4 rebounds now. There's the triple. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Magician. Banked it in off the glass. 12 points for him.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Jacks up a 3. A nice shot by Keeling.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Charlotte trails by 8. Here's G. 11 points in the game. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Keeling. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Charlotte making a change here.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We check in on our rookie watch, the best 3-point shooters during the last month. Here's Erickson. Keeling with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's the kid. Off target from outside.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
And and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
There's a screen. Johnson for three. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Keeling, the pass to the kid. There's the three. Here's Keeling. He's got 18. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Doesn't go for him.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Duncan. He's covered by Aldridge. Oh, he misses the reverse. Shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Pass to Keeling. Off the mark there with a three. Charlotte trails by 15. Here's Erickson with the drive. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
A nice shot by Keeling.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely. On him all night.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Here's Erickson. Red Hot pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's the kid, covered by Johnson. Pass to the kid. They set the pick. 6 to shoot, to the middle. Here's Knox. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a... nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Johnson for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Leading by 17. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You take a look at the home team. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the home team.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. And it's Knox in at the 4 spot. There's the drive. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's the kid. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Pass to Keeling. The three. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Johnson. And it's Lewis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Reynolds. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Reynolds has got 7 points in the game. Here's the kid. Kicks it out to Aldridge. Sinks the tray.
They've had a hard time. Shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Reynolds. Deflected.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's in a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it.
Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Knox has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
There's a screen by Johnson. Pass to Lewis. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Looking to get back on track. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 put him in a rough, tough spot.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. There's a screen. Pass to Reynolds. Will it go?
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Tipped away. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's G. He's got 11. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on the home team calls timeout. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's G. And he banks in the layup. G's got 21.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
The home team calls timeout. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
They've got Cunningham. And it's the kid in at the point. Here's G. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. G's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's the kid. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
Here's Magician. Pass to G. Lets the three fly. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Reynolds. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Here's the kid. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Shooting just about 90% from the charity stripe now. Tell you what, in this second half, they have left no cheese at the line.
Reynolds passes to Erickson. Here's Lewis. Uses the glass on the layup.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's the kid. Here's the three. Sloan, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Johnson passes to Erickson. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lewis. It's rebounded by Wade. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
The kid's shot is off.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Here's the kid. It's tipped. Lewis passes to G's. Nails it from beyond the arc. G's got 29 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's Here's Reynolds. Pass to G. Count it. G's got 31 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Cunningham against Johnson. Here's Keeling. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's G. 4-3. And Charlotte another 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. The kid passes to Alexander. There's Cunningham with a 3. G with a rebound. G's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Reynolds. Off the mark with a little step back J.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Here's Wade. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Lewis has got 9 rebounds now. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Reynolds. The shot, no good. Reynolds has gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's Wade. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
A minute 20 left in the game. Here's G. Here's Reynolds. And he hits the jumper. Reynolds has got 9 points here in the second half.
You know the coaches hated that shot. But guess what? Some of them go in.
The kid's shot is off. And here's Charlotte now. Outside Johnson. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Reynolds. Launches it. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Cunningham, left side. They still need this. He buries it from 3.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The depth of
me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I missed the whole streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
How about that boy looking like Magnum P.I. Sipping the jasmine tea. Don't play with me. You know it's good. 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 Yeah. You know it's good. I know it's good.
40 G's for some furniture I keep outside. Stop by the shade store, then I clean my ride. Take the off the seats, you know they play about. I free that. Bounce back with 6. 2017, I was spending that on rims. And you ain't gotta like me, it's some that will. You can talk on YouTube, but I'm making these meals. My crib's so ducked off, I can bike when I feel. And I really be sparing you. Pull up in that 992 on your know what's going on. Ask that. You know what's good. You know it's 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 good.
ODGs for some furniture. I keep outside. Stop by the shades though. Then I clean my ride. Take the seat off the seats. You know they never posted this one, so they don't know it's my whip.
You never forget your first panic attack. Too big of a one too many backs. No word of a lie, Jack. Trust me, the track can get sidetracked. When I think of my first panic attack, I'm right back in the love shack. We've been here before, Jack, and we ended up with a side quack. And it's mass trauma to try and unpack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you see. You feel you're here, but you gotta believe. Just breathe whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe.
Close call, Jack, you wasn't much fun that, so I go back. Retrace your old in a stack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack.
So breathe, just breathe.